They feel they need to behave in order to get a reaction, a placebo reaction from the possessed. It's really a show. 9 out of 10 times, I don't think it's very authentic at all.
Authentic at all.
Yes, I think you could. If there is something genuinely in, when I say in that person, demon I don't know about, but I think you know whether they are genuine or whether they're actually acting it out and putting it on, whether they put themselves into a trance before it, or it's just purely an act. Yeah, you can tell.
A famous Satanist was Aleister Crowley, the English occultist in the early 20th century. He founded the religion and philosophy of Telema, in which he himself was the prophet, entrusted with guiding his followers. He gained widespread notoriety for his use of sex magic and sacrificial rituals, and he was denounced in the press as the wickedest man in the world. And yet, in 2002, the BBC rated him the 73rd greatest Briton of all time.
He was a strange gentleman. He was into sex and drugs and rock and roll, debauchery. He was bisexual, and he was into the occult big time.
Aleister Crowley might be the most famous occultist, author, and most importantly, ritual practitioner of magic that's ever been.
Continuing to explore the truth about Aleister Crowley's satanic activities, his bizarre rituals and sacrifices at his compound in Italy, and his links to British intelligence.
Brought her to Angela, and she got a Ford Edge. And she loved that little thing. And it was in her favorite color green. I got it for her because I got tired of seeing Tahoe.
Check us out at SunnyKingFord.com and come see us on the sunny side of the street. Sunny King Ford in Anniston, Oxford.
Broken air conditioner? That could be a $4,400 bill you weren't expecting. Fridge on the fritz? That could cost you $2,500. Get the First American Home Warranty Plan. And when a covered item breaks, call or click. That's it. And we'll repair or replace it for you. Why let a major system or appliance breakdown bust your budget? Or go through the hassle of trying to find trustworthy service people?
If you don't have First American Warranty, get it.
Call 1-800-840-5047.
If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. Emory Healthcare treats more pro and college athletes than anyone in the state. And we're proud to be the sports medicine. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play.
Welcome back. You're looking at 18-19 Atlanta Hawks.
Night at Madison Square Garden. Up with the San Antonio Spurs take center stage right now as this Atlanta club comes home at 1-2 after splitting a couple of early season games with victory here against New Orleans and road defeats against Memphis and Oklahoma City. San Antonio comes in at 2-1. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. San Antonio's had to make a couple of alterations. They lost their starting point guard, the talented young DeJounte Murray, ACL, done for a while, maybe the year. So Derek White, a second-year player, is going to start at the point. Patty Mills is still around to back up. DeRozan, Pau Gasol in the middle of the night with Dante Cunningham and Rudy Gay. LaMarcus Aldridge out of the lineup for Rex. The Hawks will go with Torrey Prince,
Vince Carter and Alex Len up front. Kent Bazemore and Trae Young in the backcourt. And you talk about a guy like Vince Carter starting a game here tonight. One thing Lloyd Pierce is going to get from Vince is some defense. This club has been struggling at the defensive end so far.
Well, you know, he's a very crafty player, even at his lofty age of 41, or the 46, no offense, I'm just kidding. But, you know, he is a guy who understands the game and knows how to play. He's going to be a Hall of Famer one day, and he's not going to get there just by, you know, what he did as far as his athleticism. I mean, this guy knows how to play the game of basketball.
Tom Washington, Kevin Scott, and Brandon Adair, the officials tonight here in Atlanta. Spurs in black, Hawks in white, and DeRozan jumps across court. Rudy Gay lets it fly and hits a three. Boy, it is great to see Rudy back out on the floor. Remember, 2 years ago, had the devastating Achilles tendon injury, missed the rest of the year, came back late last year. Looks good, looks healthy.
Well, you know, I know exactly how he felt. That is a very difficult injury to come back from, as you saw Torian Prince hit the shot in the corner. But down the other end, DeMar DeRozan is one of the guys, he demands a lot of attention, so you got to pay attention to everybody else because he's going to come after you.
Kent Bazemore picking up DeRozan. They reset the pick and roll with Gasol. DeMar kicks it out, and this is Derek White hitting a three. So back-to-back threes for San Antonio. Makes it a 6-3 game, and here come the Hawks after the Prince trifecta. Torian, another look, and another bucket.
Rudy Gay late following Torian Prince off the screens. And, you know, when you get Torian Prince making shots like this early, he is a problem. Because now his confidence level goes way up. So it's nice to see him come out of the gate knocking down 2 quick threes.
Gasol to Cunningham. Free throw line and Gay. Good hands by Torian. Hawks force the turnover. Trae Young. On the deck. To the corner, and Alex Len. He's been hitting the three here in the preseason.
Also raining threes. The defense is collapsing, but it starts from ball penetration. Trae Young, nice job of finding Leonard in the corner.
White on the drive. Bounce pass goes right beyond the reach of Cunningham. Second San Antonio turnover. Greg Popovich in his 23rd season. The San Antonio head coach, all he has done is win. This franchise has set the standard for consistency. 5 NBA championships.
Well, speaking of 23 years, Bob, this is your 23rd year running.
It is. Last time we won in San Antonio, you were starting power forward for the Spurs. That's how long it's been.
You're right. Hey, look, I had gained a couple of pounds. You know, all of our forwards and centers got hurt, so I had to become a big man real quick.
9-6, Atlanta. Hey, you talk about the three-point shot. Atlanta is averaging in the preseason 38 three-point attempts a game.
It's a lot of threes.
That's 43% of their shots.
Well, you got to mix it up a little more. You got to get the ball to the basket, get to the free throw line more.
Good hands by Prince. Rudy Gay with 7 on the shot clock. DeRozan goes one-on-one. Wrap around, drops in. Nice move.
Oh, he is alone. Again, is able to get to the basket off the penetration. I mean, and that's where he's comfortable. He likes to create contact to get that shot off.
Bays tried to give it back to Alex Len. Clock continues to tick. Carter hoisting. Listen. Tapped out by Alex Len. Bazemore is able to get it. Keeps it away from Rudy Gay.
Hawks quicker to the ball in the early going against San Antonio.
Torian. His banker is good. Torian Prince looking for a shot early, and he is delivering.
Well, Torian Prince told me a couple of days ago, look, you know, I just want to get in shape and get in court shape, but this season I'm ready to play.
Right through the kid. Revisits the paint and drops it in. Derek White, the second-year player from Colorado, and you know Spurs fans are zeroing in on what Derek White could do after the injury to Murray. Let's take a look at our 4 keys to the game. And I know, Nick, you love being close to the halls of academia here at Georgia Tech, so our keys with a major in chemistry.
When, and that's going to be very important for the Hawks right now to find that chemistry as the season comes near. So what you want to do is get these young guys some time on the court. You want to get them moving the basketball, feeling comfortable with one another, building some sort of chemistry, and secondly, engineering some sort of defense, consistent team defense to push San Antonio out of their comfort zone.
A takeaway by Trae Young. Hawks on a 3-on-3 push. Young for 3, no.
But how about Taurean Prince? He's on fire.
Looking to set the McCamish Pavilion scoring record. And that's 10 already in this first quarter.
But he's on his way.
Taurean with a couple of threes to start his night. And a couple of floaters since. 10 of the Hawks 13. Vince Carter picking up his first foul as we check in with Rebecca.
Well, guys, you're talking about chemistry being the most important thing right now, and Coach Pierce saying he's trying to lock down a rotation. So this game tape tonight and from that final preseason game in Miami is huge because he says it's going to be how he evaluates this team and these players before opening night.
Coach has stressed through the entire preseason that just because the last exhibition game comes up in Miami on Friday night, that preseason extends through the 16th of October.
Yes. And the thing is, these last two games, and we talked about it a few minutes ago, it's all about, and there's Taurean Prince again, getting anywhere he wants to go, get the ball to the lane off the glass. These games are important because you want to try to find some type of rhythm. So you want to get your main guys on the floor for consistent minutes.
Backdoor cutting is DeRozan. And a foul on Atlanta. Taurean's first.
Well, Taurean Prince, they haven't found an answer for him. And look at DeRozan on the back cut, nice bounce pass. He steps between two defenders to get that off the glass. And that's why you want the ball in the hands of a creative scorer.
Last season, number 9 in the NBA, averaging 7 free throw attempts per game. He makes his living with the mid-range jumper and at that foul line.
And one of the best in the league. I mean, he does it night in and night out.
15-14. Taurean. Oh, my goodness. 14, he is cooking.
You know what they say? Feed him and fed him. And he's on fire. But again, he's just creating his own offense.
Taurean takes this one out of bounds, but good hustle by the Hawks here. They're making life tough for San Antonio. We're going to have a timeout at 6:58 of our first period of play. The Hawks with Taurean Prince doing some major damage against San Antonio.
This square patty isn't real fish. It's nothing like Captain D's.
Come into Captain D's for real batter dip fish and Southern style fish tenders. Full meal starting at $4.99. Delicate, delectable, undeniable.
Captain D's, the taste of the coast.
Here's where I learned to be brave. Here's where I learned I prefer the driver's seat. Here is where I learned to push my limits. Here's where I learned to fight. And here is where I learned to fight too. Here is where my banker helps me. Let's go out on my own.
Synovus, the bank of here.
This square patty isn't real fish. It's nothing like Captain D's.
Come into Captain D's for real batter dip fish and Southern style fish tenders. Full meal starting at $4.99. Delicate, delectable, undeniable.
Captain D's, the taste of the coast.
Attention women who suffered serious complications while using Assure for permanent birth control. The Assure birth control may break or migrate.
You're headed down the highway when the guy in front slams on his brakes out of nowhere. You do too, but not in time. That ain't no big deal. You got a good record, and Liberty Mutual won't hold a grudge by raising your rates over one mistake. You hear that, Karen? Liberty Mutual doesn't hold grudges. How mature of them.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty. We know about that trail that never ends. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's, where incredible selection, great people, and an experience like no other all come together. Come in today for great deals on great gear, like sturdy, stackable Plano Sportsman storage totes, available in 3 sizes, starting at just $10. Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Real people, steel people. They want real power. Real options.
Oh, you are.
Good to see you, Dad.
Thank you, Pumped. And State Farm Arena is ever so close to reopening.
Absolutely. We are 10 days away as we sit here right now, and we're excited. Excited to be playing basketball, but can't wait to open State Farm Arena.
And, of course, on the 20th is the first big event, and that's the open house to the public.
That's right. You know, welcome to the neighborhood, State Farm. It's their neighborhood now, and we can't wait to welcome them, as well as our fans, our season ticket holders, to an open house event. So if you want tickets, go to Hawks.com.
And 2 weeks from tonight, the first NBA game played at State Farm Arena.